Hello everybody, I'm Hedy. Today I'm going to talk about what is von Neumann architecture. And at first I want to introduce the history of von Neumann architecture. In fact, it's very important architecture for computer because most of the computer we use is in this architecture. All the computers all use this architecture. Um, so I will draw a picture to show you what makes up von Neumann architecture. In von Neumann architecture, we will have this important element. At first, we will have a CPU. We have a CPU. Yeah, this is the first part. And then we will have a memory. Memory, I just here we have a memory, and then they make up the main board. They are main board, and except the main board, we will have another piece. It's not the main board, but it's also in von Neumann architecture. I will write here. What's this? It's hand disk. That is HD. In our life, in our common life, we always use the HD. I will explain what are the CPU including these things. We will have three pieces in CPU. They are control unit, logic unit, and register. I will write control unit, logic unit, and the register. Yes. How they work for the control unit? The control unit will give the computer an order how the computer work. They need some orders. That's why we use the control unit. And then we have the order, but the order is in some programming language, but the computer can only know how to work after the code was compared by this logic unit. And then it may become the binary number, and the computer can begin to calculate. That's why we need this logic unit. And then the third part is the register. We need the register to send our data to CPU. This is another topic. We continue to talk about the element in the main board. And as for the memory is something that have the data. The data was stored in memory. That's why we use the memory. And then we have the HD, the hand disk. The hand disk is also used to store some documents, files, data in this HD. And in our normal life, what is HD? The HD, just like in your computer, it will have a picture. The name is my computer, and you open it. You can see the something like CDE has a name. That is HD. It's not in mainboard, but it's also in the architecture. And how they work together. these pieces will work together and and it will become what you use in your daily life, become this computer. Mm. How they work? At first, the how can I say, if the data from HD, then the data will be sent from here to here. They will send from they will become they can be sent. There will something like this. We will have a bus. Yes, we will have bus. This line is abstraction. I named it as bus. If something can send data, if something can send your data, you can send. You see the line is all around the architecture. It means that they were connected together. The bus will send the data. For example, the HD is the biggest. HD is the biggest. HD is the biggest. They store most of the data here, and the memory is middle. But the CPU is the smallest. Yeah, most of the data were stored in HD, and middle number in memory, and the smallest number in CPU. CPU will work, but the HD and the memory almost used to just store or send the data. If you use HD, the data will from HD to memory and to CPU. The CPU will can send to the control unit, can send to the logic unit, or can send to the register. The register is closest to the CPU, and if you use a register, you will work faster. If you use the memory is far than the distance between CPU and the register. You will use more time. If you use the HD, it's the farthest. You will be the slowest if you data begin here. And then, how can I say? In a word, the computer was made up by software and the machine. They will have some main pieces like CPU, memory, and HD. And you should use the machine and the software together. Then finally, you can use the computer in our daily life, just like this. You can use your computer. Okay, I can open it. You can use your computer to do anything you want. So that's all. That is von Neumann architecture. Thank you for your watching.